Hey everybody, how's it going? Superfiend here, and welcome back to Let's Play Total War Warhammer on Legendary with Skarsnik. We are picking up where we left off with our settlement under siege by this rebellion army. We have taken quite a beating the last couple turns, and we're going to see if we can turn this around and get ourselves out of this pickle we are in. And we've got about 70 turns or so before the Chaos Invasion is going to show up. And we really need to get at least one or two provinces secured by then. Otherwise, it's kind of going to be a moot point continuing the campaign. When Chaos shows up, I don't know. It's really hard to fight battles against Chaos when you're using goblin armies. We may be able to pull it off, we may not. In the meantime, this army has elected to stay put. So we're going to be able to destroy them this turn and get Skarsnik's. It's not Skarsnik, it's Maggot Biggagit. We're going to be able to get his fightiness up. How long until Skarsnik comes back? 2 turns. We're not going to wait for that. We really need to get a wall going up there. Karl Franz is recruiting down here. We're going to see him again pretty soon. We got 3 turns, or 2 turns, and then 2 more turns to build the garrison building down here. So we basically got 4 turns to get ourselves built up here enough to fight him off. We do have this dwarf army is heading this way. They're still using dwarf warriors, which is good news for us. As soon as they upgrade the long beards, and if we don't have any siege equipment by the time they get there, we're going to be in a really bad shape. So let's start off with fighting this rebellion army. See if we can go ahead and take them down once and for all. So looking back on the early turns of the campaign where it looked like things were going well, maybe the big flaw was not rushing grudge throwers and siege equipment. Would have been really helpful to have those at this point. Live and learn. If this campaign is something that cannot be turned around, we may try another one, and we may try going for grudge throwers early on. Okay, let's start the battle. We're going to be taking a little bit of fire from that, their grudge thrower. Let's bring these guys up to protect our flank there. Bring a couple night goblins up this way, a couple that way. Get our archers, and we're going to take our spider riders. Okay, normal speed. So let's see. Fire on their missile units. On their wolf riders. Okay, so we want to get around the back of their wolf riders. Okay, come around that way with those units. Okay, we've gotten behind their wolf riders. That's good news for us. They can't see our night goblins yet. Or no, they can because of the wolf riders. Silly me. Let's go ahead and turn guard mode on our missile units. Go around the corner here. Bring our spider units back. Let's just move everything here up a little bit so that we can return fire with our missile units. We need to be able to move in the range. Alright. Oops. Let's get our goblins out of here. Move them around and hit them in the back if we can. Let's bring these goblins that way. Where's our general? Okay. We are looking okay here. We got a rear charge on those orc boys. Night goblins coming in from behind. Spider riders are now engaged in their missile units. Just need to kill off their war boss. Go ahead and bring a unit of night goblins in for that. Bring the other night goblins this way. We don't have any fanatics to deploy. And our missile units. Just set them up this way. Go. Spider Riders are taking care of all their missile units, and we've got this in the bag, more or less. Go ahead and take care of their rock lobber. Okay. Not a problem. Alright, and we want to keep our fightiness up. Last time we took leadership. Let's go ahead and do replenishment this time. Looks like we obtained a banner. Let's go ahead and look at our stuff in here real quick. Everything is claimed. You know, for the amount of battles that we've fought, we really don't have a lot of nice equipment to show for it. Maybe that's because we lost a few of those battles. Alright. Not growth. Don't care about growth right now. Okay, we're gonna take care of this Empire army. We'll go ahead and move this guy up, just so we can get a little bit of experience out of it. Not gonna fight this. That's an auto resolve. Let's go ahead and do replenishment. Okay. And we'll go ahead and set up inside our town here to get a little bit more of a replenishment boost. Go ahead and move this. See a goblin war boss. Thought he was a shaman for some reason. Move him around the corner. Go ahead and get intimidating presence with this general. We cannot recruit anything. Oh, because we are in forced march stance. That's fine, that makes sense. And what are they down to? I was going to say maybe with a regiment of renown or two, we could go finish off this army. What we really want is we want the 17 units in here to get the WA. We're not going to be able to recruit anything if they siege us, at least not with this army. So what we'll do is we'll recruit those units and we'll just see how this matchup looks. Alright, we're going to go ahead and auto that. -5 fightiness. No, we want the fightiness up, up, up. Let's take leadership again. Got a fireball spell. Let's go ahead and move back towards our town. And now, neither of these armies can recruit. Excuse me. But we can go ahead and, let's see, 4 times, it'd be 240. We can afford that, the cost of doing so. Karl Franz is a couple turns out, and we do have 2 dwarf armies. So let's bring our big boss around the corner here. Get a skill point here that we can use on him. And I think Skarsnik will be back. They had 2 more turns. Okay. Go ahead and see how this plays out. And there we got Clan Angrund right in our face. And Karak Hirn. Boy, I don't know. Angry gods it is. So can we get 7 units in this army? Yeah, their fightiness isn't high enough either. What about here? Okay. So I think we're gonna set up in here, force them to siege us. I'm gonna go ahead and move this way with this army and bring our big boss around. Can't see what's going on down here anymore. And we're just losing fightiness. I don't know if we can get a Wa. I don't know if we can get a Wa to take care of these guys. Let's see, 1 turn. Alright. The big priority right now at all costs is we can't lose this building. If we lose this building, we're pretty much done for because it's the only thing we got walls. It's the only building left with walls where we can really use a strong garrison force to take on these dwarves. Alright. I don't like how this is looking, but we're going to do what we can. We are going to do what we can. Okay, we got Skarsnik back. Good time for him to return. Let's go ahead and get him in here. Okay. Transfer these 2 units over. That's going to hurt our fightiness slightly. No, 0. Didn't matter. Okay. Here's how we can do this. Get Skarsnik all the way up. Move this guy up as far as he can. It's not going to be enough, but let's see, 1,500. %71% chance to leave them without a general. We're going to try that. Looks like it worked. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and put this into melee defense. And let's see, how do we look? Okay, we're still in this game. So they got their starting unit of hammers. Clan Angrund starts the game with a unit of hammers. Let's see, both of our armies are going to reinforce from behind. The majority of their stuff is over here. So I think we're going to make them come around the corner like so. They're going to come around this way. We got these wonderful Night Goblin units here. And these Night Goblin archers. You know, we're going to put them here. And we're going to use them to fire on these war machines. And let's not forget our general. And he has a magic missile now. And the real pain in the butt in their army is this guy here, the Ethereal Lord. Skarsnik has magical attacks, but Skarsnik is not that great in melee. And we haven't put any abilities into his melee line. So he's even worse at melee. Or he's got nothing to help him. Let's put it that way. Alright. Let's take all these Night Goblins. They're coming towards us. We need to bring everything, all of this stuff over here. Spiders. And, okay, so what is not moving this way? Boy, we got a lot of archers, don't we? Very happy for that. No, Skarsnik's not coming. Squig hoppers and these guys. Let's just make sure they all make it over here, and let's deploy the squig hoppers kind of in the back. Okay. Let's get down low. You can't see us here. Okay, so they don't really have line of sight to shoot at us with those bolt throwers from there. Where are they going? I'd prefer if you guys came this way. I would prefer if you guys... You're night goblins, right? Okay, they can't see you, so we'll just start the long trek this way. Alright. So, if we play our cards right here, once again, Clan Angrund will be beaten to the ground. There we go. Surprise, surprise. And I'm going to make sure that these night goblins stay way back there. We're going to move our archers in a position where we can fire into the backs of the dwarves. Get our squig hoppers around the corner. Let's see, these archers are going to go right here like this. We'll use our nasty skulkers, and we'll reinforce, or we'll form a line with the spears. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and finish off these remaining bolt throwers. Let's bring these archers off this way. Okay, they found us. Let's take all of our spears, Skarsnik and our big boss, and we'll make a group out of them, and we will charge in. We're going to bring our night goblins up around the flank. There we go. Get into the rear here. And what can we fire at here with these goblins? You know what, Skarsnik, why don't you come this way? You're not Skarsnik. Where's Skarsnik? There we go. Let's charge in right there. Squig hoppers around the corner, please. Let's go ahead and get on these guys here. And into their backs. Where is our squig hoppers? We want them all the way around. Doing good with our spiders. Make a big group out of them. Gonna use our buffs. Okay, we're gonna take care of this last bolt thrower. And our squig hoppers, we're gonna try to crash into the back over here. Bring these guys down. Let's get out of here with those goblins. Let's get these guys back in the fight. Okay. Let's get on their general. Get in here with our squiggies. Let's bring our spiders over. Let's fire into the back of these guys with these night goblins. And we'll come around the flank with our other goblins here. And with these night goblins, we'll come back to this fight. Skarsnik's taken a slight beating. He's really just not that great in melee. Really the problem with him. And here we go. Clan Angrund, you can piss right off out of my territory. Go ahead and see, are we chasing? We're chasing a little bit. What happened to their ethereal lord? Is this him down here? There he is. Sucks for you, buddy. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, took a total of 4,600 goblins to fight that smaller force of 1,400 dwarves. We need grudge throwers, we need trolls. Okay, our fightiness is just creeping up. Who did we attack with? We attacked with him. Skarsnik's going to get a bonus to fightiness. Let's just go ahead and take the leadership. Use the leadership.
Don't think so.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get one regiment of renown. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Let's go sit back here in our home. And minus 121 income per turn. Okay. Okay, 1,500. Alright. We're going to try to get these towers up so we can just get a little bit of an extra garrison over there. We do want to hold on to that settlement if we can. We don't have any more moves to make this turn. Here we go. I got some skill points on him. Of course, if we drop this smaller army here, this army's costing us how much? 270. We'll be back in the positive. Yeah, so I think we're going to do that. We'll just disband them. We got another Clan Angrund force there. And here comes Wissenland. Oh boy. Just can't catch a break over here. And more dwarves.
I cannot.
Okay, these guys can just make it there. Alright, forget it. We're not going to be able to do that. I'm going to demolish this. That settlement's gone. Boy. We have a minus 50% chance to success because we managed to assassinate in the last turn. Okay, here we go. They're starting to get some upgraded armies. I'm going to put Skarsnik in ambush stance. And we're going to deploy our big boss. Trying to select the settlement there. We're missing 2 population to do an upgrade here. How much does it cost for the grudge thrower building? 4,000. What do we get if we demolish this? 600. 2,700 is what we'd have. Okay, so demolishing this building is not going to get us the Goblin Tinkerer bench. So we're going to have to win a couple more battles before we can do that. We're going to lose this settlement. That's disappointing. Okay. We are 41 or 40 turns in, and we have 1 settlement. That is absolutely stellar. The good news is, after the Empire destroys Karak Asgaraz, if they come around the corner over here, they're going to suffer attrition on the way, and they're going to bump into 2 armies here, where we will most likely be able to take care of them. And with Skarsnik here,
I got schemes. Killing time.
let's go ahead and get our fightiness up. Boy, it's not evenly matched, but now it is. And we still have our big spider. I'm gonna go ahead and auto-resolve this this battle. Don't need to fight that. And take the leadership bonus. Okay, so that pushed them back.
I got me brother. Sounds like a good idea.
Now what we need is we need to retreat with him. And let's just see if there's a dwarf army over here that can reach Skarsnik. There's not. We have them.
Who can I
Okay, we're going to go ahead and drop these Regiment of Renown units. It's going to give us a little bit more income per turn. Now, if we demolish our growth building, we can get some grudge throwers.
Goblin's hungry.
Yeah, I think I want to do that. We need grudge throwers more than we need settlement growth. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, this is an auto resolve. We really need to get a Wa up with Skarsnik's army before these guys make it around the corner, especially if they both come together. Ah, look at that. Okay. We're going to go ahead and let them skedaddle on out of here.
Has got wicked schemes to plot.
And the Beastmen are back with their non-aggression pact. Forget it. Alright. Grimhold.
Plotting and scheming.
Oh man, this fightiness is just trash.
Be gone. No, I will not shame my plan.
Oh boy, long beards. Let's build our Tinkerer bench.
Who needs killing?
So the question now is, are they confederated with Wissenberg?
Boss of them night goblins.
Okay. Yeah, we are in such bad shape. Really, we are.
Right then, let's do it.
We have no idea what buildings are down here.
Supreme ruler of 8 Peaks.
Okay. Let's try something a little crazy, a little bit bold. I don't know if it's going to pay off. We're moving over here with Skarsnik. We're going to put the pressure on the Empire down there. And we're just going to keep our big boss close to home. 3 turns there. Let's just get some archers. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Here comes the Empire. And 2 dwarf armies.
What does Doggy Neck to you want? This'll be fun.
Oh boy, now we're suffering attrition.
Lots of plans. I like a
Alright, let's just cruise up this way.
Oh, what do you want?
And... You know, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cancel this. Alright. Let's demolish everything. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know about this. We are going to abandon ship up here. It's just, we're not going to be able to hold all this stuff off. We might be able to come in and take this settlement, and it's going to be mostly upgraded because the AI will have done that work for us. So we're going to try that. We're going to try to settle ourselves in over here in the Black Mountains. Fieldorf. Okay, so let's go ahead and just move over here. We're going to suffer attrition on the way, but I'm okay with that. Because honestly, what choice do we have? And look at this. This is completely undefended. Alright, we're going to go ahead. We're going to auto-resolve this, because if we fight it out, it's basically going to be break through the front door and then go sit on the capture zone. And we will be able to do that with this goblin force. We're going to loot and occupy, because I want a rebellion. We're going to go ahead and repair this for 1800. We are going to start our Tinkerer bench over here. What does this give us? We cannot recruit any orc units. Trolls. Okay. No. Trolls. We're going to make the troll den. Okay. And we're going to make sure that we don't get caught in the underway. And what can we do? We can move our goblin big boss. Okay, who cares what's going on up there? That's a lost cause. Kind of care what's going on over here. Okay. So we might lose Karak Norn this turn. Maybe they'll besiege it for a turn or two before they attack. The AI could easily take it, but sometimes they decide to siege anyways. See, there they go. And we got 13 turns, so we may actually be able to get over there and save that. I don't know. Southern Grey Mountains. That's our home. So good. We're gonna get a rebellion there, and maybe the rebellion will build up and then attack that dwarf army. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Okay, let's go ahead and just auto-resolve this fight. I'm going to go ahead and sack that. And then we're going to turn on our forced march, right? And we're going to get in here. And we're going to take Skarsnik. Okay, they got gates. So we're not going to fight at that settlement with the gates yet. We are going to go first. We're going to go this way. We're going to go take Mighdal Vongalbarak. And we're going to go ahead and get dripping tips and get back here. Do we have enough to... Yes, we do. feel a little bit better about the way things are developing right now. We've alleviated some of the pressure that's being put on us by the Empire. The Empire's not being wiped out before chaos, which is kind of what I wanted also. And these dwarves that are causing us grief in the Southern Grey Mountains, we're kind of taking over their home territories back here, and we're probably going to be in a pretty good position. Oh boy, they got biggins now. Okay. Let's get over here. Okay. Minus 100 per turn. Minus 21 per turn. You know, that rebellion's going to pop up really fast when we take this and loot it. Yeah. And then, oh, if the Crooked Moon takes this... If the Crooked Moon takes this, they're going to suffer pretty heavy casualties, and then we may be able to go over and defeat this Crooked Moon army. Boy, we're just going to have to see how everything plays out. Come down here with our big boss. Who's this? Just a regular lord, nobody special. Alright. Okay, and the Empire is actually doing very well this campaign. I wonder if there were some updates to the game that changed how the Empire plays in the beginning, because I'm quite used to the Empire not lasting very long. Okay, so if we take this, then we're going to get Balthasar pretty quick. Alright, let's go ahead and auto-resolve this one. No point in fighting that out. We're going to... Ooh, look at that. We're going to loot and occupy. Okay. That should get our fightiness up for the Wa. And let's go ahead and get some income for sacking. Boost our income for sacking settlements. And now, what's our population? Turns until population, and we need 2. So let's do a growth building. And let's build... Actually, don't forget the walls. We're going to go with money. We're going to go with money, and we're going to do some recruiting over here. Boy, anything we recruit that's not regular goblins is going to put us negative in our income per turn. But we have 9,000, so... Question is, let's think about this for a second. Okay. So what I want, how many recruitment slots? Okay. Let's do 2 goblins over there. We'll go ahead and merge our regular goblin units, or our goblin archers, and then our regular goblin units. We'll disband these guys. And we're going to get 2 rock lobbers down here. We're going to check and see if this settlement has walls, because we certainly don't want to make that mistake again. And it has nothing, it has a crap garrison. So I think we're going to be able to come over here and sack this relatively quickly. And I don't think we need to upgrade this just yet. Okay. And we got our big boss. Let's bring him over. 2 turns until we get a rebellion. Okay. And finally, because we got a tinker bench, we can do some research. Let's get the weapon strength. All right. Okay, where is Clan Angrund going to go? They're either going after the Crooked Moon, or they're going to use the Underway and besiege our settlement. The Crooked Moon attacked that army. Migration gets... I would like the growth, please. Okay, the dwarves crushed that Crooked Moon army.
I'm the boss.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get some war machines up there. Let's go ahead and get some income.
What you want?
Let's scout with our... Okay, I'm thinking that Clan Angrund is going to come this way.
Not Gobbo War Boss. You need
So what I really want is... What's our fightiness? Okay. I really hope there are no more Empire armies down here. We're going to besiege the settlement. That's going to raise our fightiness. We're going to get a WA out of it. Okay. Let's encircle. Let's see. I'm rethinking this. How much movement did we use to get down here? If they attack us... Oh, you know what? We're going to encircle. We're doing it. Okay, so next turn, we're going to have the WA. And I'd like to get this growth building, but it's just going to place our economy too tight. We're going to keep our big boss here. Let's go ahead and end turn and just see what happens next. I think Clan Angrund is going to use the underway. No, they're chasing down the mutinous Gits. Good. We don't have to worry about them for another turn or two. We really needed to not have to worry about them. The Empire did not attack us. Are we going to have our WA? Let's see. Skarsnik got his WA. Look at that.
ready for bossing. Not Gobbo War Boss.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. And Volkmar is suffering horrible attrition coming down here to deal with us.
What dark desires?
I'd like to get a non-aggression pact with at least von Karsting because they're kind of powerful and they're a little bit close, but they don't want it. You know, I think it's the beginning of our turn. This is a good point to tie this episode off. Thank you for watching. Things are looking better than they were a few turns ago. We might be able to turn this around. Tune in next time and let's find out if that's the case.